What's good, family? What's good? I.O.B.A. I'm TC. So, I guess the Revolt channel, I guess that's P. Diddy's channel, they had a panel discussion the other night. And I guess they was talking about a black agenda and what we as black people should be holding these politicians accountable for. You had Killer Mike up there, you had T.I., you had Candace Owens, you had some other chick that was apparently a Trump supporter, whom I had never heard of, and then you had this dude in a yellow sweatsuit, whom I'd never heard of. So I didn't know who that motherfucker was. So I'm checking it out, and it's going, badly. You know what I mean? For me. Especially when Candace Owens talks. That's what I really want to talk about. Let me just do this real quick. Candace Owens is, I don't know, she playing some kind of motherfucking game. She's just out there trying to make money and push people, I guess, towards the Republican Party. Not that she don't seem to understand that we have figured out that the Republican Party and the Democratic Party are both two motherfucking fucked up ass parties running the same political fucking game. And so she gets on TV and she starts talking about Republican politics versus Democratic politics, and she starts spitting these Republican talking points out. And she started talking fast, and she started throwing numbers out there that she have no idea about. And she sound really educated to some people, so they just believe what she say. I went down to the comment section, and they was all talking about how smart Candace Owens is. Candace Owens, like I said a long time ago, ain't nothing but a motherfucking flavor of ice cream that white boys like licking. That's all the fuck she is. And when they get tired of her monkey ass, they're going to discard her just like they did Omarosa. Same goes for the other chick that was on the panel that was talking all this shit about Donald Trump. The one that didn't understand what the fuck gentrification is. Now, I'm going to cut right to it. The only one up there on that panel that made any sense at all and say anything real was Killer Mike. Because he's been on The Breakfast Club, on Dash Radio with Antonio Moore. He been on the Joe Rogan podcast. He been everywhere talking to everybody. And he's and he the only one up there that made any sense and really believes what he's saying and got receipts to show it. And he's the only one I can kind of get behind if I have to get behind one of these fucking presidential candidates. To me, at my age and the demographic that I'm from, I have to get behind Bernie Sanders if I get behind one of these candidates. I want to make that clear because I ain't made a decision yet. But right now, the only one of these fucking candidates that is keeping it real and being honest and really wants to change the system is old man Bernie Sanders. And Killer Mike is repping him. I don't want people to think that I'm like, my mind is made up, but from my standpoint, my point in stage in life, this is who, if I had to vote for somebody and they put a gun in my head and made me vote, that's who I would vote for. Again, they have to, it'd have to be a goddamn matter of if I had to vote for somebody, I'd vote for Bernie Sanders if I had to. So Killer Mike represents him and his platform. Candace Owens comes out of the gate talking dumb shit. They asked her number one concern or something the moderator let off with, and she said some shit about being anti-socialist. And how bad socialist programs are. That was a shot at Bernie Sanders' program of Medicare for all and free college. And and all the other things that Bernie Sanders wants to change. Right? That was her, and she used Venezuela as an example. Anytime you hear a Republican come out against democratic socialism, anytime you hear one of them come, it's because they want to maintain the status quo. Anytime they come out against democratic socialism and use Venezuela as their example, you know they full of shit. Because anybody with half a brain in their head knows that the United States been fucking around in South America forever. And anytime somebody in South America gets democratically elected and we don't like him, we overthrow the motherfucker. We've been fucking around down there, keeping them countries all fucked up forever. Why do you think that there are people trying to get into the United States? Why do you think that's happening? It's because of our fucked up policies in South America. Central and South America. Fuck, and the Caribbean for that matter. But we the ones that cause all the fucking turmoil down there. But when they start talking that shit about Venezuela, they don't mention that. They don't mention the fucking sanctions that we had on them forever. Going back to, what, probably before George Bush. I think the first George Bush, he was all involved with Manuel Noriega and them. But anyway, it's been a long fucking time that we've been down there. And we ain't leaving. And that's the real truth. So Venezuela's economy is fucked up because we doing it. Not because of their socialist policies. Because there are other countries around the world where we not fucking around and they got socialist policies and they doing just fine. So miss me with the bullshit from Candace Owens with the Republican talking points. Her ass shouldn't be on anybody's fucking panel talking about what black people need. And as far as the education goes, giving money to HBCUs don't amount to shit. Giving money to HBCUs don't mean nothing. Because for one thing, there's a bunch of preconditions on it. For another thing, what do they teach you in these HBCUs? They don't teach you shit that you can come out and get a job with. And all you're going to do is wind up loaded with a bunch of fucking debt that you ain't never going to be able to get rid of. That's all you're going to wind up with coming out of them fucking colleges and universities. As far as Donald Trump's motherfucking high employment rate goes, everybody know the fucking jobs that being created don't pay a goddamn thing. Now, when Candace Owens started talking about illegal immigration and how, she's against illegal immigration, that's probably something she picked up hearing black people say. Yes, we are. I'm not down with fucking illegal immigration. I'm not. Because, yes, they do undercut us ADOS people first. So, that's the one thing we can all agree on. Illegal immigration is a problem. That's the one thing I can agree on. But other than that, no. And that's a goddamn talking point that's easy. But don't start praising Donald Trump for that shit because Barack Obama was kicking motherfuckers out the country left, right, and center also. So, yeah. Anyway, it was a bullshit fucking discussion. They didn't have anybody on there that you wanted to hear from. You didn't see Tariq Nasheed. You didn't see Antonio Moore. You didn't see Yvette Carnell. You didn't see fucking Dr. Umar Johnson. You didn't see Michi X. You didn't see anybody from the new black media. You didn't see Tim Black. You didn't see, you weren't going to see Professor Black Truth or Jason Black up on that motherfucking panel. You weren't going to see them people. You didn't see goddamn Claude Anderson. You didn't see nobody who talks to, who is a real black progressive and has the real black code and black agenda in the front of them. The real one. The one that we put forth. Not the one y'all keep acting like we don't have. You hear a motherfucker, if they come with a 10-point black agenda, we'll look at it. This motherfucker, blackagenda101.com. You just go to it. I went to it and checked the shit out. Now, if you look at I got a video from back in early, I think, 2017, where I did my little thing with an agenda. It's just me talking to my microphone, but I'm saying though, there is a black agenda. Been a black agenda. You motherfuckers just won't acknowledge that. So, and then trying to force people to the polls to vote for motherfuckers who don't have their interests at heart. Fuck it, you might as well stay home. Because ain't nobody talking about real reparations. Cut the fucking check and cut the bullshit. Because the whole fucking process is whack and based on a lie. And it's been even a bigger lie since 9/11 of 2001. But it's based on a lie from day one. The whole fucking system. And they want to try to fucking force you and shame you into participating in it. Well, if I'm going to participate in this fucked up system, somebody's going to have to offer me something tangible that I can put my hands on as far as a president goes. And these motherfuckers on that panel, except maybe Killer Mike, was all about maintaining the status quo. Either go Democrat or go Republican or go moderate, except for Killer Mike. He made the rounds. These other people, I swear to God. I'm going to say this, then I fucking go. Candace Owens and Tommy Lauren, them two bitches need to be sitting on the fucking dinner table, salt and pepper and food. Because that's all the fuck they good for. For real. TC. And I'm out.